Hey guys, welcome to Coma Pirate Radio, where we as esoteric pirates slide our boats together, throw the ropes, tie the knots, and talk about the maps. This is Solar Party Paradigm. This is a deck of cards that I channeled. You can buy them on the website, centerofmysticarts.com. You can also get more information on the Patreon account. Links are below. All right, we go in through the front door, and if you remember and follow the Solar Party Paradigm, the front door is in Pisces. We paint the picture. We see the portal as water. We take a deep breath. We know that this party, that this destiny is going to be very unique. And the ball that the dragon is chasing is the fish. Sacrificial, hypersensitive, compassionate. All right. Now, in conjunction, we can't go through this portal without also feeling in conjunction. They're hand in hand right there at the front door. We have Venus, the beauty queen. She's all in blue. She has fins. She is the fish alien of the party. And she's also hand in hand with Saturn, the party planner. She has got the iPad in her hand. Now these guys, if you can visualize them as blue fish aliens, they're very sensitive, but they're right here at the front door. They're also with the bartender. Now, the bartender happens to be in Aries, so the bartender is red with large horns and kind of looks like the demon, right? So when we have these hypersensitive fish at the front door, okay, with the bartender right there, very different, on fire, looking like a demon, we can get an idea of what this feels like. This is a very intense party as we walk in. And as we're approaching this front door, as we go through and we see everybody lined up, the beauty queen, the party planner, and the bartender, we feel a sextile. Whoa, who's getting it on? Oh my God, it's the tech guy with the algorithms and the electricity. You feel it going, pulsating. It's a little bit uncomfortable, but it feels good. You know it can create something new, okay? This is our destiny. We also feel a little bit of an uncomfortable, frustrating, like we want something to move a little bit faster, but it just isn't because it's a square with Jupiter, the boss. I mean, when you've got this vision of the future and you know what it's going to look like, but the boss hasn't given you the paycheck yet, that can definitely feel a little frustrating. All right, now we got the birthday kid, the hero of the party. There wouldn't be a party without him, and he just changed colors and signs. The birthday kid is now an androgynous Taurus, the cow. Big, large features, cow horns. We can paint his skin kind of greenish with foliage around, you know. We can start to paint that visual image, kind of like the Taurans in World of Warcraft, right? So what's going on with this birthday kid? We feel some frustration, something that we want to move faster. Maybe the birthday kid, wants his presents a little bit faster than he's getting them. he's square with the jock. So the jock is the one that wins the games for us all. And they're not getting along. He's not getting along with the birthday kid. Maybe he's not playing the game for the birthday kid. And the birthday kid is like, it's my party though. Why aren't you playing for me? He's also square with the emo kid, Pluto. Now these guys have got some squares going on with Lilith as well. This is the way that the solar party paradigm helps you take all of what's going on in astrology and actually be able to digest it and understand what's going on and feel what's going on, okay? So there's a lot of information that can be stacked on top of all of this information. But right now, this paradigm, the jock and the emo kid, the jock has just changed signs as well, just changed colors, and the emo kid is still in Aquarius wearing rainbows. Very rebellious. Double rebellious on that one right there. All right. The bathroom mirror moves fast. We come in and out all the time. There's a lot of movement going on with this magic mirror. We need to take selfies to figure out what we really think of ourselves. But it changes every couple of days. So in the next couple of days, we're in Aries now. We're gonna be moving into Taurus and then Gemini, okay? But the new moon is in Taurus. The new moon is this Sunday, and it's gonna be in conjunction, so we're not going to be able to feel it without this conjunction. They're very, 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 very close. They're arm in arm at the party with the birthday kid. We're going to have two Taurus avatars, okay? The moon and the sun in conjunction on the new moon, the black mirror. This is absolutely making me think of doing a lot of ceremony with the black sun. All right. The sun looking into the black mirror. There's a lot of shadow work going on there. But we also have the square with these guys. All right. We talked about these guys, the jock and the emo kid. I think they're doing some crazy stuff in opposition with each other. And they have a lot of energy focused on them, a lot of squares focused on them. We will check those guys out more as we move along through this solar party paradigm. All right, as this new moon moves along, because we do feel it for a couple of days, it's going to, on the 28th, as a black new moon, we're going to feel this sextile with everybody at the front door. Venus, the beauty queen, the party planner. And come the 29th, this new moon, this black mirror in Taurus, very stable, very secure, is also then going to move into sextile, from sextile with the aliens into a sextile with Mercury, the DJ, who is still a red demon with horns, by the way, in Aries. And the jock is going to really be able to look at himself in the mirror. He just changed skins. He wants to really get a good look at himself, coming out of Cancer into Leo. And this mirror is going to be able to be enshrined. So he's going to really have the support of the emo kid. So we've got this really interesting dynamic going on with the jock and the emo kid because they're in opposition with each other on opposite sides of the party. All right. Like I said, we're going to see these guys doing a lot of stuff here at the party. But this new moon is going to be in sextile with the DJ who has the mic in hand, controlling the whole vibe of the party with the music, and the jock who just changed skins. Everybody loves him and hates him. He's wearing the Leatherman jacket. He's gonna win the game, but he's got to be arrogant. He can't go out and think that he's gonna not win the game. He can't go out and try to win a game and be, maybe I'm not gonna win. All right? He has to have the confidence that makes him sometimes a little obnoxious. Okay, so on the 30th, the last day that we really feel this black moon mirror, we're gonna have a conjunction. So it's gonna feel very close with the boss. He's gonna be able to, the boss is gonna hold it in his hands and be able to look at himself in the mirror. All right, who is the boss? Who is paying for everything at this party? Who owns the venue? All right, and we're also going to have a square with the bartender and the party planner. It's going to be really hard for the bartender and the party planner to look into this mirror. But the square, as we know, makes a strong foundation. Don't try to use it as a wheel. It moves slowly. All right. And that wraps up everything that's going on with the moon. It is really difficult to keep track of this bathroom mirror because, like I said, it moves really quickly. It has a lot of aspects that it goes through, and we can't just look at one. We can't separate, for instance, a conjunction. We feel them together. So here we have the jock, the guy with the Letterman jacket that's gonna win the game. Everybody's cheering for him, and he's just moved into Leo. He's been in Cancer for a long time. An androgynous blue character with water and wave tattoos, now moving into fire. On fire, courageous, proud, honest, authentic, and regal. This guy is gonna come out and win the game as a lion, with the best hair at the party. All right. In Trine, so he's got some best friend energy going on with the bartender. That's a really good thing, serving the drinks and elixirs exactly how they want it. Serving the elixirs that is perfect for the game. With the party planner who is making all of the plans of the game. Now we can remember that Mars getting along with the party planner. She's got the iPad. She's doing all of the moves and all of the plays and writing it all out and helping the jock figure out how he's going to win the game. So this is a really good feeling going on. We've got this opposition with Pluto. We talked about that. Now, there's an interesting dynamic that's always been there with the emo kid and the jock. Okay, so we have this high school feeling of the emo kid rolling his eyes at the most popular guy in the school because he, is the jock. And it's like, oh my God, you just want to hate him, right? But at the same time, especially if this is a girl and the roles are reversed, we've got this feeling of, I really love to hate you. And I really hate to love you. If you can feel into that. It doesn't matter what's in your pants. What matters is the energy of either a forceful pushing masculine or a holding, sustaining, and cultivating feminine, right? So on the opposite sides of the party, opposites do attract. So they're definitely sharing a lot of energy between these guys. And it can be a war, or it can be bring these guys together to heal the duality of the party. Now let's look at the DJ with the mic in hand, really pushing out the music and getting everybody to move in unison. The entrepreneur at the party, the lyricist, the racketeer is in Aries. So we've got the red skin, the flaming tattoos, the piercings, the red eyes, and the horns, but the spiraled ram horns, okay? This guy has really got the party thumping. Now, right now, he's got this best friend energy going on with Mars. So Mars is coming out with the war drums, especially with they're both on fire. Between the Aries and the Leo, we've got this. But in a few days, the DJ will then be solo for a little while. Really on his own. The music is going to even out. It's not going to be so domineering. So let's go back to the bar and ask for a drink with this red, horned, forceful, adventurous, domineering character that is in your face. And we feel a conjunction with Venus, who is in water. She's a very sensitive alien. They're holding hands. So it's a very interesting feeling that we've got going on. Now, remember that the bartender, has the collective consciousness by serving the elixirs to get everybody on the same page. Listening to everyone's confessions. This bartender knows every single person's problems. And he is red and in your face. Fearless, charismatic, but forceful, headstrong, flaming tattoos and piercings all over his face. Holding hands with a beautiful, eloquent, alien beauty queen. So we feel that, right? Now, this quincunx, stranger danger, this bartender has been warning us about Lilith, who is now in Scorpio, since she was in Libra. The spider over there in the corner that was in Libra that snuck into Scorpio with the solar eclipse. Everybody was looking at the sun, and the bad girl went right into Scorpio. All right. This bad girl is going to show you your shadows. She is a spider at the solar party paradigm. sitting in the web in the far corner. Now in maroon with a stinger. Very much a warrior. Very sexual with Scorpio already. And she's there to show you your sacred sexuality. That is double. Double energy right there going on. So we're gonna feel that one. Okay, let's take a closer look at the boss. This is the owner of the venue. Hopeful, wise, moral, optimistic, lawful, faithful, and abundant. Expansive. Now, we've had two bosses for a long time now. Which one do we go to? They're very different. Opposites, in fact. One boss will pay you abundance of love and compassion and miracles and good vibes and synchronicities. And the other boss gives you the paycheck with the money. Depends on who you're talking to and which one is ready to pay you, to shower you with what exactly. And here in the next few days, there's a square. It's a strong foundation, but it's very frustrating. It's very hard to move. And it's not going to move fast with the party planner. So what is this going to feel like? I mean, the party planner is trying to figure out, what she or he needs for the party. And as an alien, that would be, definitely the feminine Pisces energy of, I really need this party to have blue curtains. And the boss is like, which boss you want to talk to? Because this boss thinks that the curtain should be purple. And that boss doesn't even like the idea of curtains being there. This energy is going to be there for a little while. And we just have to understand that this party planner, she's hypersensitive, but we can give a little. The party might not be exactly how she plans it, but it's going to be a hell of a party, and everybody's going to have a great time. Let's take a closer look at this bad girl who moved from Libra, being a metallic spider, into Scorpio as the solar eclipse happened. Now she is very intense, emotional, watery. This is who will show us our shadows and bring us to sacred sexuality. In Scorpio, we've got a very secretive, she might not want to tell you, emotional and intense, protective. She might not think you're ready. Suffering for transformation, or she might just give it to you as it is. And it's like, well, this is what it is. In opposition now with the birthday kid who just moved into Taurus, the earth sign. So this watery bad girl that's going to show us our shadows has this opposition to focus on. For one thing, they're focused on each other. So it can go one of two ways. Either they can really be attracted, opposites attract, or they want to wage war on each other. you know, we as magicians use this energy to heal the segregation of the party. It's not the other. We are all one. Okay? Lilith and a Taurus birthday kid. We got this. We can do this. Now, we've also got a square with her two older brothers. And I say older brothers because she's in Scorpio. Mars and Pluto are the ruling planets of Scorpio. She's a triumphant warrior spider that is, I mean, you know, older brothers, if you've got older brothers, especially a jock and an emo one, you'll know what I mean. This is going to feel very frustrating, but this has been going on for a little while, so kind of starting to get used to it with the feeling of these guys, this is my older brother. I mean, oh God, the older brother feels are real. That older brother that you know has your back, you know, little thing that walks up into whatever situation. Like, I got this because I got my older brother behind me. So that feels interesting, secure, but frustrating at the same time. Now we've got this quincunx on the other side because we've got it both sides. So not only is the bartender saying stranger danger with that Lilith bad girl over there, she's also saying, you better watch out for that bartender. You know, you might be drinking some elixirs that put you in so much fire that the sacred sexuality gets run over. Okay? I mean, that could happen. She's water. He's fire right now. So, that quincunx. What we need to heal this energy is introduction. The bartender and the bad girl can just be introduced nicely, politely. They can get to know each other and heal this energy of stranger danger. Okay, we're getting close to the end of the party, and here we have Chiron the shaman. The shaman that wants to turn the whole party into a ceremony, which, depending on who's at the party, some people just want to party. They don't want to heal their wounds in the middle of the dance floor. But we can create a very party-like atmosphere for a ceremony. That can be good when you're trying to heal, to raise the vibrations. Now we've got, this guy's been in Aries as the red fiery demon for a while now, with the spiral horns and the flaming tattoos and the piercings and the red eyes. Forceful? You better heal that root chakra. I'm telling you, it's been like this for a little while now. So, it's time. The time is now. And now, we've got this beautiful sextile sharing Kundalini energy, tantric vibrations with the boss. So feel into that one. But we've got two bosses, remember? So this is almost like the threesome with the shaman and the two bosses sharing this energy that can create something. This is like retreat feels here. You want a booked retreat that everybody is talking about? This energy right there. Now, Chiron has been, if you remember and you follow the solar party paradigm, in square with Mars. He's not in square with Mars anymore. That feels kind of good because Mars wants to win the game and just wants to play, right? And Chiron is like, no, this is serious. We've got to heal these wounds. So this is no longer like, this is no longer weighing down on us. But here at the end of the week, we're going to have a conjunction with the DJ. Now, Chiron in conjunction with the DJ is going to be amazing. I am so excited to find out what kind of messages that Chiron is going to whisper in the DJ's ear that's going to change the music and change the beat and maybe change the messages of what's going on at the party. All right, and we leave out the back door. The crossroads where you take out your trash. You've got to keep this area cleaned up. It's where your ancestors hang out. It's the back porch. It's where all of the old karma gets built up because it's behind the scenes. It's been pretty chill and pretty quiet in Virgo. Now, Virgo can be very analytical and very over the top. So either we have a very, very clean back porch, which is going to be awesome to hang out and sit on. And we've got a backpack full of everything we need. The ancestors have left us everything. But it might not be clean because of all the trash that's left over karmically. If you hadn't cleaned out the back door yet, you might not know where any of the tools are. You might not be able to find them. So there's a lot of work to be done, but it's really nice because there's no other energies going on right here in the back door. It's been pretty solo for a good long while now. We can go out the back porch, we can chill out, we can smoke a joint and look around. And if it needs to be cleaned, you can clean it up in your own time. You know, healing is linked to cleaning. When you clean the outside, you heal the inside. As above, so below. Thank you so much. Check out the Solar Party Paradigm cards. You can order them on the website centerofmysticarts.com. And you can also check out the Patreon account where we're going to do an extended reading and figure out what these guys have to say to each other. So whether you're traveling physically or mentally, may it be in love and light and shadow. Don't forget your magic bag. It's full of everything you need, which happens to be on the back porch right now. You got your lube, your OHAs to get you through the tight spots. You got your wax when you need to hold on. You got your rope so you can tie the knots. You need your knife so you can cut it when the cords get too tight with the cord cutting. You got your compass to know where you're going, and you got your map so that you can at least navigate through the territory. But the map is not the territory. All right, until next time, ciao.